Right, so let's talk about Lego. For most of us, it's a massive part of growing up, isn't it? Those little plastic bricks that can become anything you can possibly imagine. A spaceship, a castle, a wonky-looking car that your dad pretends is brilliant. A huge part of that magic comes from the colors. We all know the classic ones, don't we? The bright, bold red, the sunny yellow, the deep blue, the grassy green. These are the building blocks of our childhood creations. They're more than just plastic, they're the colors of creativity itself. Over the years, the number of Lego colors has absolutely exploded. It's not just about those primary shades anymore. Sandy tans, earthy browns, shimmering metallics, glow-in-the-dark shades. This massive palette allows builders to create models with incredible detail and realism. Think about it. You can't build a proper desert scene without a good range of beige bricks, or a realistic forest without several different shades of green. This expansion of color has transformed Lego into a sophisticated creative medium used by artists and architects. But with this incredible variety comes a bit of a mystery, a little quirk you might only notice if you look really, really closely. A puzzle hidden in plain sight, official parts lists and the minds of die-hard fans. It challenges what we think we know about some favorite colors. It's not dramatic, but it is fascinating. So here's the puzzle. You've just bought a brand new Lego set, maybe one from the Friends or Disney Princess. You open the box, and inside you find a collection of beautiful bright pink bricks. They're undeniably pink. You'd call them pink. Your mum would call them pink. Anyone on the street would look at them and say, "Yep, that's pink." But then, if you're a bit of a Lego nerd and you look up the official part list, you might find something baffling. The company that made the brick, Lego itself, doesn't call it pink. Instead, you see a name like bright reddish violet. Now you might think bright reddish violet. That sounds an awful lot like purple, and you wouldn't be wrong. This is the core of the mystery that has puzzled Lego enthusiasts for years. Why does Lego seem to have this strange aversion to using the simple, straightforward word pink? It feels a bit bonkers, doesn't it? It's a color that's so common and so popular, especially in certain Lego themes that are packed with it. Think of it like mixing paint. You start with a base color, then add other pigments. Many pinks use a base pigment technically classed as violet or red. When they make hot pink, the official name, bright reddish violet, describes its chemical makeup. It's a reddish shade of the violet family. It's less about how we see it and more about how it's made. That's why names can sound clunky. Example, medium nougat sand green. They are precise labels. The system ensures a flame yellowish orange made today matches one from 10 years ago. The history of Lego's colors is almost as fascinating as the bricks themselves. When Lego first started making plastic bricks in 1949, the color palette was incredibly limited. We're talking about just a handful of basic colors like red, yellow, blue, white, black, green was introduced a bit later. These early colors were simple and bold, perfect for a straightforward construction toy. A really interesting fun fact is about the color green. Ole Kirk Christiansen, An Unwritten Rule About Green. Not produce green bricks in shades that could be used to build realistic military models. He wanted Lego to be a tool for creation and peace, not for conflict. In 2004, Lego did a major overhaul and rationalized its color palette. Many of the old, inconsistent colors were retired. A new, systematic naming convention was properly introduced. This change was crucial for creating the complex and detailed sets we see today. So, let's look at some actual examples to make this crystal clear. Picture a classic Lego Friends set. One of the most common pinks is a vibrant, hot pink. Used for clothes, used for accessories, used for furniture, used for building details. To you and me, it's hot pink. To Lego, it's called bright reddish violet. Now, another example, a lighter pastel shade, used for flowers, used on Princess Castle details, used for softer elements. We might call it light pink or baby pink. Lego calls it light purple. Lego does sometimes use pink names, they're less common. Vibrant coral, think salmon pink, magenta, a deep rich pink in Lego. Ultimately, this highlights Lego's creativity and eccentricity, logical and precise but quirky. Names are technical for consistency, but we still call it pink. Building is about imagination. That's the point.